All right. So, like I said, man, today we're going to talk about this economy for a minute, just for a short little bit, right? You boys looking more handsome than ever every day, looking more handsome than ever out here winning, doing my thing, right? It is hilarious, man. I see all these folks that are still at the same fast food jobs, and you could just see what it is. Like, brother, you gotta understand, man. I know everything about everybody, man. I mean, there's so many jellyfish. It's unbelievable, man, and it's crazy because they bounce around fast food jobs. Like, it's not even comparable to me. Like, I mean, I just don't understand what's the purpose of talking about me when I'm not around. That's what they do, and then not saying the truth. Like, brother, I shine. I had bank accounts with over $300,000 in them. I mean, I get money. I'm a money getting dude, and what I do is real, and we operate above the Fed. So, I mean, yeah, sounds about right. So, if you feel some way about my career or what I do, it has nothing to do with me or my career. It's a you thing. See my point? That's what they all do. They all do the same thing. Like, oh, I love that. I love that because everything with me is a public matter. You understand? And that's what I'm saying. Like, folks should be doing their job. Whatever your job is, you should be doing your job. You shouldn't have time to pay attention to no one else. That's all they do is congregate, right? And then they start the jellyfish activity. I'm not even joking. Like, that's crazy, right? You know? But everybody has a job to do, and folks don't want to do their job. That's the truth. Folks don't want to do their job. Folks would rather gossip. Like, okay, well, like I said, it's awesome with me because anything said to me or ever brought up to me, any matter, any of the nonsense, any of the lies, anything brought to me my direction, right? I'm going public with. Understand that. You know what I mean? And like I said, everybody knows what I do for a living. Look at all them honks for you, boy. Yeah, everybody knows what I do for a living. So it is what it is. But yeah, this economy is impossible, man. You can't even like get anything done or get anything you need. Cost me over like 10 something dollars, bro. Like, yet this company barely wants to pay. They got to fix this, man. They got to start paying you, boy. It's that simple. Then you got the folks out here, they don't want to do nothing for you whatsoever. You know what I mean? Like, brother, I'm concerned about me. You know what I mean? All that all that little petty stuff, man. I don't do petty. That's what people got to understand. I'm not Tom Petty. I don't do petty. You know what I mean? But all these folks, they graduated from Petty University with honors, and it's hilarious. Yeah. Imagine being like in your probably 40s, 50s, 60s, and you bouncing around fast food jobs. There's a bunch of folks like that from different groups up in Green Bay. Yeah. There was, an old man working. He had to have been in his 60s or 70s. You know what I mean? Going through it, and yet he still got to keep working like that. And, it really ain't even work. It's like bussing tables and, you know, maybe a little bit of dish. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. I came in there and I'm young, and it's just every environment I get in, everything is always a competitive environment in some way because folks are like low key trying to compete. I just think that's funny because there is no competition in anything. Like every restaurant on Oneida Street in Green Bay, Wisconsin, I had to carry on my back, and I'm who built it. I had the best reviews for the most clean dishes, everything, and I had to run every dish and whatever utensil back to where it came from. Right? I didn't just wash dishes. I had to get them all on a thing and keep moving them all day. So it was like nonstop action and movement in that dish pit with me. It was fast as hell, all day fast. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying, bro. You know, see, Folks don't get, I don't need much, but I need the right environment. Like right now, how I'm feeling, like because I'm down here, it's not gonna work, man. You know, I'm gonna still keep going because I'm tough as hell. But like I said, I'm trying to get out of here, man. I told you, a minute I get up north, you'll see everything change. Like my health comes back perfectly. Everything. I get where I can do whatever I need to do. Like I'm all right for the most part. You know what I mean? Every time down here, it's the same thing. Why? Because of the same thing. Like I said, like other folks' responsibilities isn't my responsibility. You know what I mean? Folks want me to think for everybody. They want me to do everything for everybody. Like, come on, man. Like, the valley, what the valley is, it's a lot of folks that just standing around and they ain't got nothing but time on their hands to look at you and watch you. You know what I mean? And that just ain't how it works. That's not how reality works. That's not how life works. You understand? I said, I ain't from here. I could care less. You know what I mean? I want folks to be in their fields while I do my career. Oh, and it's a real career. Like I said, you have to understand we operate above the feds and we do everything right in front of you. I mean, that's the problem. See that? Tried to catch me by surprise. But it's all good. I think I got it in time. Best I can. I don't think it's a big deal. But yeah, I mean, like I said, you know, with me, I'm gonna keep on pushing forward. I'm gonna keep on doing the best I can. Like I said, and I got to get out of here, bro. God keeps telling me He gonna move me. He keeps telling me to be quiet. I mean, quiet about what? Like, there ain't nothing to be quiet about. Like, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? He confirmed it too. God said, "I am not a liar." You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that. I've never thought that. You know what I mean? Truthfully, but like I said, it's just hard. You know, it has nothing to do with that. It has to do with there's people who've been talking this entire time that were supposed to be here for me. They were supposed to help me. You know what I mean? Like I said, I would have never been in this position in the first place, but hell, all this came about because of me being in this position, so it helped me. You know, truthfully, it helped me a lot. You know what I mean? But yeah, like what's understood don't need to be explained. You know what I mean? It's just like out here. Like out here, I gotta stay hydrated, bro. It's hot as hell out here. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Like every day, I'm gonna do what I need to do. However, folks feel about it, I could care less. You know what I mean? Pay attention to you. So that's my whole deal, is like I don't have amnesia. Like I remember who's who, I remember what folks said, right? I remember how they act. Like, yeah, telling you that's what these folks do. They be hopping around fast food restaurants, fast food joints. It's hilarious. You know what I mean? And still in their feelings, right? Because I'm a man and standing on business and standing up, and I got a real career. You know what I mean? Isn't that funny? Isn't that karma? Isn't that the definition of karma? Isn't that why you would have to move around? You didn't get promoted. See, folks don't get promotions. Folks have to move around, right? Because of what? Probably because of me and what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Because corporations don't want that. Corporations want employees, especially managers, that treat the customers with the utmost respect. The customer is always right. If you have something to say, if you feel some way about whatever, anything, say it, vocalize it. And if not, then what's the purpose? You know what I mean? You don't go doing and saying things behind folks' backs. You know what I mean? That's not a woman or manly action. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna get nowhere like that. And that's the whole point. Like I'm a grown man, bro. I'm solidified in the game, established. You know what I mean? Like what? I do what I want to do. You know what I mean? Like I said, You know, it's just backwards. But yeah, like I said, these folks, there's so much illegal activity going on out here and in this city every day, and they letting it all slide and letting it all go, and they all accepting bribes and getting paid a little bit of something off of it. It's the only way that any of these folks even have a home. And they live off the government too. It's all government benefits because the government daddy take care of all of them down here. It's the truth. Well, they got like 6, 8, 10, 20 to a house or a hotel room. Tell me when I'm lying. Finax. Yeah. So yeah, nah, folks should have no time to pay attention to me. Go pay your rent. Feel me? Yeah. That's what they do. Look at them smiling. What's there to smile about? Ain't nothing funny. Give me a minute. All right, I'm back. So yeah, man, that's the whole point, bro. Like, I'm at the top of the totem pole. You know what I mean? I'm glad that they said that because it pointed out the truth. I'm at the top of the totem pole, and anything that's matters that are like not anywhere near my level, like, man, I already, left all that behind, bro. You know, folks was in their feelings when I used to work fast food, and I only worked it so that I could pay off taxes for my property. Seriously. And I did it. And I told homeboy I did it too. I told one of them, he was like, let's see where you're at a year from now. Why? What kind of mentality is that? Just goes to show the truth, right? Huh. Dudes that I thought was cool, I thought we cool. That's how you learn. People show their true colors. It's the truth. That's how you see how people really feel about you when you succeed. That's the thing. It ain't nothing but a crab in a bucket mentality, man. Everybody. I don't care what job they have, they don't do their job. It's all the same, especially down here. Folks don't do their job down here, man. Ain't nobody doing nothing. Folks got time to sit around and worry about you and what you doing. Tell me when I'm lying. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, see, I stay out of all that. I won't even enter a conversation like that. I don't participate in that. Nothing. I keep it moving. I do what I got to do. This is about me and my survival out here. Nothing else. I don't care about this place. What are you talking about? I've said it straight up what it is. You understand? This is this is nothing. This is a small little spot on the map. You understand? That's for me to succeed. Couldn't tell if they're hollering at me or not. Are they saying Batman? I'll just walk this way. But yeah, you know what I mean? Like, brother, we're gonna keep on moving forward, doing our thing, regardless. Read kindness. You know what I mean? Never been easy. I'm out here trying to bring unity. You know what I mean? I'm out here trying to do what all these rappers were supposed to be doing, right? That never did, right? Like Pac. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else just be on whatever the hell they on. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. But yeah. Us, like, I got a job to do, man. I got to focus every day. I'm out here working. I'm out here on these blocks for real. What do you mean? Yeah, I'm who literally puts everything on the line to do what I do to protect people, to protect the people of the valley, to protect this place, and to protect this border. That's the only way that you're a country is if you protect your border. Military ain't doing it. I'm out here right now. Y'all want me to go by the border too? I do it all the time. It ain't nothing for me. What are you talking about? I'm out here for real. People know me out here. Like, y'all want me to go out there? You want me to go towards Southmost? You know what I mean? I got them shook, coach. I'll run Southmost too. Real talk. I ain't playing. I run every one of these little boroughs and hoods. I'm talking about for real, literally. You understand? So that's the thing. Like, it is what it is. It's different. It's reality. That's the thing. Everybody has an opinion. You know what? Everybody has an opinion. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, right? Because of entitlement. You know what I mean? But with me, I don't worry about nothing. So folks don't get. I'm at a whole nother level. I'm the cream of the crop. I'm at the top of the totem pole. Get that understood. And they know it. That's why they'd be trying to repeat my words and talk the way I should be talking, right? Come on, man. None of that stuff is even on my radar, man. I'm too high up on the totem pole. It ain't about the money. Like, I gave up on the money, man. I gave up on everything. I just didn't give up on myself, on this Batman project, or on God. And that's all that matters. You know what I mean? Like, I can't do this financially how I'm going. When homie pulled back any support, it wasn't what I was using anyway. I did this all with my own money. But I needed support along the way. That's the whole point of us doing this. If we don't get no support, I mean, it's possible, but it's just rough. It's real difficult, and I can't stack no money that way. And the point was to try to get me to a level so I could stack, and I was almost there. And then they want to pull back. Like, wow, okay. That's what I'm saying. See, if you had gotten me to $1,000, right? And kept helping just a little bit with small stuff, right? Like a ride or whatever, could have had a band in my pocket, probably already. You understand what I'm saying? But instead, I'm around probably like $300, which is still pretty good. I mean, it's really good for my position and what I'm doing. But I'm just saying, man, I would have already been to 1,000 had they just kept going. You know, that's the thing. It's always the enemy's always there. It's always the agents of the Satan and agents of the devil. You know what I mean? They do everything they can to try to stop God's work, and I continue to do God's work. So people can't ignore it. They can't pretend it's not happening. So now anything that you do or say is public. I'm going public immediately. I'm going to explain it to the public what's going on. I have other platforms to do it too. Remember that. I've already expanded. While y'all folks were sleeping on me, I was expanding. I love it. Absolutely love it, man. You know what I mean? I love how in they feelings they all is. You know what I mean? Like real talk. Be crazy, huh? I'm gonna open up that chat too for y'all right now. Hold up. I want my super chats. Real talk. I want all the money I can get. All the super chats. I need my money. It's that simple. Hold up. So yeah, like I said, how y'all doing, man? How's everybody doing out there? How y'all coping with my nonstop success? Huh? Tell me. Yeah, like I said, man. You know, over here it's my rhetoric. We talk about what I want. Talk about the facts. You know what I mean? Like this is funny, bro. It's funny the connections that people make, especially out here. Like, you know, none of these connections are out of love, right? Not out here, not anywhere. It's all for one key thing that I don't need to explain, which ties into all this and is part of why everything is so unfair and one-sided, right? Like I said, folks only want to, you know, do for themselves. You understand? It's the truth. Folks only want to root for themselves. And I mean, that's perfectly fine, but you have to understand my job is to come out here and expose the truth. And that's what I'm doing. That's just part of my job. You know, I got a whole lot that goes with my job. So let's get that understood, right? But that's a part of it. Definitely, most definitely. Hold on. But yeah, I just noticed what it is. Like, y'all think anything gets by me? Not at all, bro. I'm a real deal, man. I got gifts, got intuition. I see everything. I see everything y'all doing, man. Like I said, like I literally be witnessing and seeing all this illegal activity that goes on out here almost every day. Nobody cares. Nobody does their job. Why you need a Batman? I don't care what no one tells you. It's not realistic. It's not realistic to act like somebody's not going to stand up and actually, you know, stand up. You know what I mean? It's not realistic. There is no choice, especially here. Feel me? But like I said, I've made the valley a lot safer. I can tell you that, especially Brownsville. That's just facts, homie. Believe that. You know what I mean? That chat room's wide open. Let's get them super chats going. Come on. I don't know if you can send gifts on this one, but you can send super chats. You probably can. Let's get this money. I'm not worried about no chat room. That's what I'm saying. Like, boy, we be winning. We be winning. Yeah, you got to understand again, everything about me is strength, Brody. It's strength. The way I am is the way that you're supposed to be. You understand? So it is what it is. Golly, nonsense was too loud. Well, yeah, like I said, we're gonna keep on moving forward. We're gonna keep on doing what we do. The guy's honking at me, so I wave. He let me walk by. Yeah, man. I'm out here for real. Yeah. I already know. Look right at him. I already know. Corruption. You can see it. All you gotta do is look, and you can see it. Right? You do realize I don't gotta read everything in the chat, right? I don't know what's going on right now. What is my phone doing? Yeah. Told you. Oh, you can see what it is, meaning I'm doing something right. So I'm gonna step out of the chat. Told you. I'm doing something right, baby. Feel me? Yeah, I love it. I love it. Yeah, I love that. So yeah, like I said, while they in their feelings, right? While they in their feelings on their keyboard, powerless. See, I'm over here. I'm out here. Yeah, I'm in these streets. I run the streets. I run Gotham, and everybody knows it. You understand? I move faster than anybody, get more done. Studying mechanical engineering as we speak. Right now. We're doing the real thing. And it matters. Right? It matters. Feel me? Don't it? Don't it matter? I'm good, brother. I'm good. I'm okay. See how easy that is? You know what I mean? And see, that's what I'm saying. We already know what they do. We know their formula. And that formula don't work. It has no effect. I can step out the chat, man. That chat is there for people to support. Just that simple. That is reality. Going. Wonder what the hell he's doing. Well, yeah, we figuring it out. We getting it going, and we moving. You understand? And like I said, this is what the hell, my corporation, everything, my independent entity. We operate above the feds. This is the real deal. Like I said, I built it with my own two hands and genius mind and hard work. They couldn't fathom it. Yeah, see, when you outwork everybody, it starts to show at some point, and we're already there. It's already showing. You know, it doesn't matter how much money I have to my name. That's what I realized. Just as long as I keep going. That's all it's about right now. God will provide like he told me. You understand? God will provide. God taught me how to not react, not even respond. Some things don't deserve a response. Feel me? It's a good thing, man. When folks in their feelings, that's good. And that's what it is. That's as far as it goes. It means you telling me I'm doing everything right. Right? What is this now? Yeah, thank you. I know I'm doing everything right. How are you doing? Right? Come on, man. You got to have a seat at the table, man. You got to have some power. You got to have a voice. You know what I mean? We already know what it is. Right? See, that's what I'm saying. I'm in the right energy. There can be all sorts of commotion. I look at it all like training. Like right now, I look at this as training. This is training. Y'all can't see every aspect. You don't see what I'm going through right now. You can kind of see it if you pay attention, but I'm going through it. And yet, I still remain calm and cool, right? I'm going to teach y'all how to win. I'm going to put y'all up on game. I'm showing you how to win. I don't got to talk it. I don't got to explain it. You've seen it. See? It's a lot more powerful when you exemplify it and you demonstrate, show it. Feel me? I need everybody to super chat. When y'all going to learn to stand up? Come on, man. When are you going to stand up to evil, man? Like I'm doing. What's up with y'all, man? Y'all like things being this way? See, you ain't got no time to be worried about me talking behind my back, because I'm out here trying to help you change this economy. See my point? See, all of you could go a different direction. You understand? You could learn how to work hard like me, and you could work with me, not against me. And that's what we need in this society. You understand? Y'all could be supporting me, and I can change the entire infrastructure. I already am dismantling corporate America in front of your eyes. It's already happening. You know how much I've gotten accomplished? I shut down illegal organizations for a living, boss. You can say whatever you want. I have receipts to prove it. The biggest ones, the largest illegal organizations. You understand? Like I said, we all know what I used to do, right? Oh, man. And the truth is, common sense, we getting right back to that. That's what's coming around the corner once I get this funding. Oh, everything is going to be real as hell. I'm not asking no questions. I'm coming through. Hard body, baby. Real talk. That's the difference. See, that's the thing, folks. Even bat an eyelash, you might miss something. You're going to miss everything. You're going to have not a clue who you're talking to. I do this for real. Yeah, you know, I'm a human being, I think. I got to do normal stuff too on the side of it while I'm working, while I'm doing my thing. Right? Hold on. Folks don't get it, man. I've been doing this for a minute. What makes you so special? What's the difference between me and you? I'm not wearing hockey pants, right? Out here nonstop. What is y'all doing? What do you mean? Ain't nothing funny about it, right? See, when people do that fake laughter, it's because they feeling something. You understand? People are deceptive. People don't even, they wearing a mask. These folks is coming undone. Every time I come out here, they mad. They feels. All of them. See what I'm saying? That's why they sit there just looking. Say how you feel, homie. I've been the type I always stand on business. Feel me? Look, she was filming right there. Yeah, good. Film. I want them to film. Those are fans. Understand? Yeah, we're gonna expose all the truth. Look, I got the thumbs up. We're gonna expose all the truth here in Brownsville and in the Valley and here in Gotham without even trying. Then we're gonna move on to bigger cities and states. Like right now, all that's coming. Make way for the back. Come on. You ain't got nothing going on. Ain't got nothing important to do. What? Drive to the same 9 to 5s and do the same 1-2 every day? That's not boring. People act like I didn't used to have tons of money out here. Like I've been richer than everybody out here. Driving the Porsche all around here, paid for cash. So what? It was boring as hell still. It's the Valley, man. It was boring. I had to go to clubs all the time and just sit there and get me a drink. There we go. He waved. He liked it. Grown man. I like that. That's support. That's love. All right. Yeah, I'd walk into the clubs in McAllen and the women, girls stop me talking about, you are extraordinarily good looking. I'm like, thank you. She's like, no, you don't get it. Like, you're extremely good looking. I'm like, thank you. I appreciate it. That's such a nice thing to say. Right? Yeah. See, that was the thing with like a lot of my ex-girlfriends. It was because I was too strong, too powerful, and that's what a man is supposed to be. Right? So it is what it is. Folks couldn't handle me. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm me. See, folks be promoting weakness, but weakness is never anything to promote. Right? Why would you want to be weak when you have to be strong to get by, to survive, to accomplish anything? Take strength, right? Right? Just like I keep telling you, that anything of value takes sacrifice. You want to succeed, you're gonna have to chase discomfort like you see me doing. You think this is comfortable being out here walking miles? Especially when I feel how I feel? No. I'm probably gonna work out after this too. I don't care how I feel. There was another honk. I don't care. Don't. I could care less. I don't care about comfort. I don't care if I'm comfortable. I care about results. I care about getting my money, even if it's $1 a day. You know, that's what it's been looking like lately. Like I'm making $1 a day doing mad views. That make a lot of sense. Once I get everything back right on here, it'll pick up a little. I'm going right back to what I was doing. I was trying to see if I could try something different. That's all. But I realized it's not meant for me. You know. I mean, it is. It's part of the element of what I'm doing, but I don't know. We'll see. Could still work out. There's the cow. They got the cow up and running. Maybe they have to listen to me. That Bessie is standing. Hooray, Bessie! Bessie is standing. Look at that Bessie. Look at the Bessie. Bessie is standing. Look at that. That Bessie was not standing recently. And the poor cow looked depressed. And nobody wants to eat chicken when the Bessie looks depressed. Right? It's a fact. Hold up. But yeah, we're going to keep on moving forward. We're going to keep on doing our thing. Forward, march. Country as hell, boy. That's right. And I'm out here. Cowboy. But this is cowboy country. We built this country. Anyone else? Us. My ancestors. My family. There's no way around it. It's reality. We built this country. There is no debate. That's what everybody did. These folks, you know, everybody wanted to just be over here when this is all, you know, belongs to me. This is my land. And then go get a job at Foot Locker and then talk crazy and say things that make no sense. We built Texas. How? Not what happened at all. In fact, what happened in Texas, oh, with my ancestors, it was real. Yeah, it was very real. A lot happened, actually. So what do you mean? Man, folks ain't on nothing, bro. Never been on nothing. You know what I mean? That's the whole point. That's the point and the name of the game. I don't know what I'm going to do here because let me see. It's ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. This the level of desperation. I'm talking about out here. I'm talking about on the internet. Like, see, folks could have, you know, come to the round table. Told you got to break bread. That's what folks could have done. Folks could have been cool and been like, "Yo, we could work together." Yeah, we could have been worked together. You know what I mean? That's the point. Like, that's a normalcy, bro. That's you don't ever have to ask for that. Like I said, I'll find other folks that want to work with me. Because that was understood. Because if you don't break bread and you don't want to work with me, then how can you complain when you don't make the team? You know what I mean? So now they can't say anything because you didn't want to work together. See my point? It's a pretty valid point. Folks can say whatever they like, but that was definitely a valid point. All right. Give me a minute here. I'm going to get ready here. Hold on.